Georgia Tech is a prominent technological institute in the US where students can receive top-notch education for their academic goals. At the same time, Georgia Tech is also well known for its athletics, being one of the top schools playing at NCAA Division I. However, despite its high reputation in athletics, the student athletes at Georgia Tech face harsh prejudice at heavily academic-focused campus. In fact, a general student body believes that student athletes typically perform more poorly than the non-athletes.
What do you think about the academic performance of student athletes? Is it mostly negative or positive?
It seems like they're really not here primarily for academics.
Do you think they would have made it into Georgia Tech without athletics?
Definitely not.
And why do you think they wouldn't have?
It doesn't seem like they really care about schoolwork or grades or anything like that. And obviously, if you don't really care about doing well in class, you're probably not going to try well or try hard.
It is not to deny the difference in the numerical academic indicators, such as GPA or SAT score, between athletes and non-athletes. The problem is the fact that the students are generalizing based on their perception or how they think it is. Do you think they would have made it into Georgia Tech if they weren't on a scholarship for athletics?
In my opinion, yeah, I don't think they would. Some of them would have gone in like, just solely on their performance in high school and academics. So, yeah.
Do you think that's because of their GPA or SAT or ACT scores?
Yeah.
The part of the problem arises from the fact that most students value mind over body. In other words, intelligence over physical fitness.
What do you think is more important, mind or body?
Mind.
What do you think is more important, the mind or the body?
My personal opinion, mind.
What do you think is more important, the mind or the body?
The mind is more important because I'd rather be known for my academic brilliance than my physical skills.
Academic talent or intelligence is obviously a great talent. However, physical ability is equally great as those. There's no such thing as a better talent. They're different in the first place.
Georgia Tech can help alleviate this problem by including an ethics section in GT 1000 mandatory class that every freshman needs to take to urge that recognizing different talent and personal goals is a key to resolve prejudice. It is also to advise that academic talent is not superior to other talents and that it is wrong to judge people merely on their GPA or SAT score.
Georgia Tech can also produce promotional videos on student athletes' lives to inform that student athletes are striving to succeed as an athlete, while they are expected to meet the same academic requirements as the non-athletes for graduation. In addition, Georgia Tech can release a separate report on athletes' GPA and non-athletes' GPA to indicate their academic achievement, that they are no different from the rest of us, successful students in the class.
With an active help of the school and students, Georgia Tech athletes no longer have to face this discrimination and can be recognized as a proud Yellow Jacket who are blessed with different talents, striving to pursue different goals.